Edith, No. I'm not sorry. You know what I've been through. How they left me. I'm happy for you that you got your shit sorted. I really am. But we're not the same. I know you think I'm in some kind of danger, Eve, but if you have something to say, just come out and say it. Stop with the mystical nonsense. Oh, and the pamphlets. I need an actual friend. God. This damn house. My family's been here for so long. Now it's just me. I feel like I'm holding on for something, but I'm not sure what. Not sure why. I don't know. That's it, I guess. You left your crock pot. I'll bring it to the shop tomorrow.
Oh my god, do I actually get to play? It took me so long to adjust the volume settings of my voice versus the game, so I hope it's actually right, because if not, I'm not going to test it again. I do not care. So this is the Haunting of Joni Evers, everyone. What's she gonna say?
What a day. Just want to unplug. Gotta set my bag down, then I can change.
Alright, so I did play this a bit to test it out to see if it works. As you can see, the field of view is quite up there. I'm starting to wonder if it's good like this. This is cool. So I decided to play this game because it's similar to the other walking simulators, that's what they call these kinds of games, that I played before, What Remains of Edith Finch and The Suicide of Rachel Foster. If you guys haven't watched those playthroughs, I will encourage you to please go and watch them. I'll put the playlist or playlists linked below. So
these parts are taking up too much space. Really need to get them to the shop.
Parts, alright. I don't know too much about this game, but what I do know is that it deals with topics that personally relates to me, and because I felt like I have had a sort of unconscious theme of playing games that have themes connecting to me in some personal way, I decided, why don't I try this one out? So please don't make me play this.
Lethality. Getting tired of whooping the computer's ass. I miss playing with Sarah.
Okay, so she was talking to someone named Edith in the beginning, if I'm remembering correctly. I was just upset because I'm tired of seeing mini games in games, you know, games within games. So I was wondering if that was going to be this, but apparently not. Superstar Heroes 3.
Go Owls. I suppose. Haven't heard from Sarah in a while. Hope she's doing okay.
It's a cool cap. Oh. Okay, I don't know why right-click does that, but okay. I mean, yeah.
Antoinette Dubois was a trailblazing character for women in horror. The sequel remains underrated to this day.
I will take your word for it. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know I could zoom in like that, but okay. That's pretty awesome. It's a lot of stuff to... Okay, so these people are clearly gamers. Which is great.
Sarah and I loved going to these cons. I bet the arcades in LA are multiple levels up from Hecate's.
Alright, I've never been to a proper arcade. We've got like... We kind of have arcades, actually. I'll take it back. I've been to like maybe like 2.
Tidy space, tidy mind.
Joni Evers. So we're clearly in the garage. Or garage. However you say it.
How many times? Call me Joni.
Thanks again for the quick patch job, Miss Evers. You're a lifesaver. You really didn't need to give me that discount, but I won't complain. Patch job. Okay. Forgive my, stupidity, but I don't know if she's the one who works. Like, does she work on cars? Does she mean games? Oh, I think she works on games.
Ugh, who's got time for trips?
Cars.
Maybe one day.
Could stop by and see Sarah. Okay. Hot Springs is closed. I feel like that's supposed to be Hot Springs are close. English, but too cliche. Service Yellowstone National Park. I mean, maybe if you're American.
Believe it or not, people do, in fact, still read magazines.
Huh.
They do, right?
I don't know. Just keep going, just keep going, just keep going, going, going. What do we do? Everyone hates that person now. You can do this. If you know who I'm talking about.
My 15 seconds of fame 6 months back.
Oh, damn it. That's a lot of reading.
I do not sound like this. What are those whack jobs at the Iron are smoking? I don't remember anything about a skull man.
Alright, what happened in the cornfield last night? Joni Evers, town resident and local mechanic. Ah! Mechanic, yeah. Explains what she witnessed. Sky was black, what with the clouds rolling in. Things got real dark real quick. Lightning started flashing, but there wasn't any thunder to speak of. That's not overly strange, mind you. Sometimes weather's just right for that, but I found it odd. Auspicious, my sister would say, but I don't think she uses the word like most, uses that word like most folks. Anyway, the light show made the cornfield easy to see. I can't read this because of the background and stuff. It was like an overly fake storm you see in an old horror movie like Attack of the Reapers. The wind picked up and the stalks started a-swaying. Something fierce. Suddenly a man, what looked like a man, came strutting out of the field. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. A man, buttoned up in a suit jacket, with nothing but a skull for a head. He looked my way, tipped his hat. He had a hat, if I didn't mention, and walked on towards the dino station. Dino station? What was that? What was I doing out by the cornfield? You know, now that you mention it, I can't recall. The Skull Man, as Joni referred to him, would play a pivotal role in events that would unfold later that night. Continued on... There's more? Alright, well, I don't like how the subtitles merged with the text there, but we're just gonna ignore that for now. Change clothes. I haven't left the single room yet.
That's better.
From when I tested, I could see I don't have a body to look at, so I can't really see if I was wearing this before, but I feel like it's implied. So apparently we are a mechanic. So I was laughing at myself for thinking we do cars, but apparently we do, so I shouldn't have laughed at myself. Just want to see if I could turn off the lights.
Shit, I completely forgot. What a mess. Well, it's not gonna clean itself.
Oh, it's wine. Yeah, it's
Catching
wine.
up with Ede was great. Where did it all go sideways?
Ede. Okay, so we caught up with Ede. I don't know if that's our sister or if Sarah's our sister.
Ede left her crock pot.
Ede, yeah.
I'll get it back to her later. Once things have cooled off.
Okay, so she was telling Edith, that she was getting her shit together and she was happy, and then they kind of, I guess they had a fight about that. Did something happen? Ooh!
Running low on pretty much everything.
Except beer. Damn. And milk. Close, please. I don't feel comfortable leaving the fridge open even in the game. Do I have a flashlight? I do not have a flashlight. Gather tableware. Cleaning.
Storms could get bad tonight. Always good to stay prepared.
Speak of the devil, and he shall cometh, except I cannot pick him up, but I know where he is. I know where he is. You're a star. There's a lot of sticky notes everywhere. Collect mess. Did I not collect all the mess? I can't run or move at any pace other than the one I'm currently moving at, which I don't always agree with in games because it feels like maybe they're trying to stretch out the experience. For fuck's sake, I don't like how this is set up.
Well, I'm an Evers, but I'm still family. You got your wish, Norbert. For all it's worth.
Norbert. That name, Norbert, sounds like a real fun person. Sorry if your name is Norbert. Bold new construction. I do want to talk about that first note though. So was it us that they were trying to say was saying we saw the skull man in the fields, and then she was trying to say I don't sound like that. Okay, anyway, new construction, first of its kind in fledgling Harvest. The first residence to be built outside of sparsely populated downtown Harvest has been collected. We asked Norbert Cunningham, the home's owner and constructor, what led him to make this bold move, a bold move in such a remote and what some might call desolate area. I don't know if that A is supposed to be there. Anyway, I don't think it's bold at all. I think there's no other choice to be made, Mr. Cunningham told us. When pressed to explain further, he added, you see, there are places in this world that act as focal points. Confluences. Places where nature and spirit meld. Confluences? Once I discovered this phenomenon near Harvest, I knew what I had to do. Don't worry, dear reader. It didn't make much sense to us either. So we dropped the line of questioning Mr. Cunningham, concluded by saying he intended for his descendants to live in this house for many generations to come. Is Norbert our father? Did I just mock our father's name? Probably. Okay. It closes by itself. It's not a ghost. It just does that. Disaster strikes Cunningham House. Tragedy strikes.
How have I never seen this? Grandma never told us how Grandpa passed.
Okay, I need to shut up and let her speak before I start reading. Tragedy strikes in the wake of a generational storm featuring a devastating series of multi-vortex tornadoes. The town of Harvest is still taking stock of the damage. The death toll currently sits at 17, yet many remain unaccounted for. So the number of fatalities could rise in coming days. Jesus. Notably, the landmark Cunningham House suffered heavy devastation, losing nearly half of its square footage to the twisters. One more devastating, however, is the confirmed death of Alfred Cunningham, whom lived in the house, a beloved member of the Harvest family's community. So that's that's our grandfather, I'm guessing. Alfred is survived by his wife Noreen and their newborn daughter Lilith. I like that they put it that way. You know how they say Alfred is survived by his wife and their newborn? It obviously just means that they've lived longer because he passed away, but the way it's phrased just feels very aggressive.
Grandma Noreen had a penchant for this kind of stuff.
Passive aggressive, I think I wanted to say. Claire's divination services. Okay, located inside the Dino. I still don't know if it's Dino or Dino. I want to say Dino station. Aura's cartomancy. What the fuck? Psychometry. Runes. My goodness. Well, that's quite the profession to be. That cat is the boss. He's living his best life. Oh, hello. It's raining outside, and there was a flash of lightning that spooked me just a little tiny baby bit. I don't know if this is I think this is technically a horror game. I think it's more like maybe a thriller.
Grandma and Mom. Where is this? The adventures they must have gotten up to. Then Mom decided she wasn't done with that life.
Huh. Alright, so I know that our mother who is the younger one in this picture obviously, and the older one's our grandmother. Our mother was a fun-loving person. I remember that from my previous knowledge of the game before actually playing it. So, just to be clear, Claire, I think, is the grandmother? Claire is the grandmother, and Alfred is the grandfather. Oh no, Noreen is the grandmother. Alfred's the grandfather. So Claire might be our mother, and Norbert is our father. I have a terrible time.
Huh. Guess I left the chair out.
Did we just notice that? Did that change? Oh my god, I wasn't even paying enough attention to notice. I feel like it changed. Okay.
This house has stood for over a century. I think I can handle a few patch jobs.
Okay, so that's the damage. So they were talking about the grandfather and was it a storm? So it obviously must have been the house before this one, or they just kind of repaired it. I hate that the doors close by themselves. I was gonna say, when I meet new people in large groups, I get nervous because I don't remember names very well. I'm very terrible at that, and it's not because I'm trying to be a rude person, I swear. My memory is just so shite.
Mom was pissed. Grandma didn't care. Dad encouraged us. Can't bring myself to scrub it off.
Huh. Something tells me our dad was an artiste because he encouraged this behavior. Listen, for as arty as I might be, I don't think I would want kids drawing on my walls. But that's just me. I keep wanting to run, but I can't. Alright. Oh. Can't turn on lights. There's a lot of stuff you actually can't interact with here. Oh, am I still cleaning up the kitchen? I just realized I have goals and things. Was I supposed to... No, that's not our crock pot. Is it like all around the house? It must... Oh, okay. Okay, I was freaking out for a second.
Things were so chill last night.
They ate a lot.
Why'd she have to bring family into it? This was just an accident. I don't think Edith realized.
What, the breaking the plates and the glass was an accident? I am noticing, yeah, that there's a bunch of pictures missing. I'm taking note of this because I feel like that detail, even though it's a cool detail just to have there for no reason, I feel like it's there for a reason. So I am taking note of that. You see that there as well? It just feels like they're showing you missing pictures for a reason. And I'm guessing it's because we, as Joni Evers, might have an issue.
I can't believe she brought this up. If anyone needs therapy, it's her.
Yeesh. That's the pamphlet she was talking about in the beginning. Okay, so Edith was suggesting we get... things got heated, huh? A handprint there. We get therapy, which some people don't take very well. As someone who's been taking therapy literally since I was in school, I don't care because I know that it can help. I know that it doesn't help everyone.
Who said you need to rinse?
I'm hoping this isn't too loud. I felt like I could pick up the flashlight, but it's just a shiny little dot.
It'd be nice if every mess could be solved with the press of a button.
I almost
wouldn't
didn't.
it?
I almost didn't turn on the dishwasher. The genius that I am. Alright, there's a bag here.
What a mess.
It was pretty messy, I have to say. Where do we take the trash to? Tell me the trash is here in the garage. Yes, thank goodness.
Out of sight, out of mind.
mind.
Better check the mail.
Mayor. Check the mayor. Did I see this?
I'm not hiring.
You're not? Okay, I didn't pick that up for some reason. I really hope I don't miss anything. It feels like it's easy to overlook stuff. Mail.
I thought I...
Okay, the chair is moving. Okay, confirmed, the chair is fucking moving. That chair is fucking moving. listen, I don't know what you want from me. I need to find out where you keep your mail. Don't move, okay? Just... I swear to God, if the mail is in the garage. You see, okay. Now it's becoming way more obvious that there are pictures missing. I just want to check that I looked at everything here. I did not.
Of all the things Dad left behind, why all these home movies? Surprised Sarah didn't want them.
Okay, so Sarah is our sister, who seems to be a movie fanatic, which I can totally relate to.
Materials for Dad's work. You let things sit long enough and eventually they become a part of the space.
I feel very attacked because I have a bunch of these lying around at home. Listen, Joni, okay? Listen. Clutter happens. And that's you can't always sell things. Sometimes you want to make something that won't sell because it only means something to you. Especially in the world of... any world when you're creating something for pleasure, honestly. It's sad because when it becomes a job, it does become... it becomes a thing. When you're like a writer or an artist, a visual artist, or, you know, anything like that, you love what you do, but it changes when you start relying on it for a living. That being said, I still feel like people should do what they enjoy doing because, I mean, imagine the same thing, only what you're doing is something that you don't enjoy. Someone did try to tell me when I was younger, hey, maybe you shouldn't take up a hobby as a job. But they were still quite young as well. They were a little bit older than me, but maybe about like 2 years, and they were being kind of nasty about it, right? Because I was already finished with high school and already studying. But I understand why they said that. I think it's also because they didn't have a passion that they could follow. And sometimes, you know, you just have to know when to take someone's advice and when to follow your own thing.
Storm was rolling in on the way home. Looks like it's only getting worse.
Mail. Where you would expect it to be.
What's this?
Hey sis, long time no speak.
First Edith, now this. Why now?
Okay, so Edith I think was a friend? Edith was a friend, I think Sarah is the sister. Hey sis, long time no speak. Greetings from Ohio. Not what you were expecting, right? Well, you still can't gloat, it's temporary. I've moved to Plain City to be near Dad and Grandma. I'm worried about her. Dad's in denial, but I don't know. Yay. Happy postcard. Write me back, jerk face. Write me back, jerk face. I like that.
Oh, I can't with all this. I'll deal with it tomorrow. I need to unwind. A movie or something? Yeah, that sounds nice. Old Faithful should do the charm.
Old Faithful. But before we do that...
Dreamed of all that made him conscious? What the fuck?
Disturbing news yet again in the not-so-quiet town of Harvest, Oakland. A local resident by the name of Harvey Jones has been admitted to the hospital after behavior indicative of a brain-dead state. Despite this behavior, or rather lack thereof, Mr. Jones's vitals appear to be fine. Medical professionals looking after Mr. Jones were perplexed, so much so that they have ordered new monitoring equipment for fear their existing equipment is somehow broken or malfunctioning. Sorry about my reading. Mr. Jones was found wandering aimlessly, mind in a fog, amidst the cornfields near the Dino station. This is really going to bother me, the Dino. Claire Crowley, proprietor of the franchised gas station, went on record saying that Mr. Jones has been drained of all that made him conscious. When we passed Miss Crowley to elaborate, she said we were better off not knowing. Did they mention the cornfield? Yeah, I was wandering aimlessly amidst the cornfields. The cornfields seemed... Oh! Whoa, did you see that? Oh.
No interest in the sitting room right now.
Okay. Okay, you're gonna do that to me? Sure. You're gonna limit my interactions. That is actually for the best, because otherwise I would get so lost in this game. Old Reliable, this must be her to watch. Attack of the Reapers 2, apparently.
Hello, Antoinette, my dear. Time for a trip to oblivion.
We're going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship.
VHS is the superior format. They could never get the color grading right once they moved to DVD.
Zooming through the sky. Okay,
Seriously? I can't catch a break.
oh, I don't
Hang on, Nettie. We'll be running through portals in no time.
Bonk. Bonk the TV.
This usually does the trick. That's not the movie. That's...
Eh?
Is that my basement?
Is it?
Edith's playing some kind of prank. Not in the mood, Ed. Did she really record over Reapers too?
Oh.
I'm done. This isn't my day. Cut your losses, Joni, and go to bed.
So that's apparently our basement.
That's that, I guess.
Okay, Edith, I find it very interesting. I don't know, look, I should do more research on the games I play. I don't know if these developers did What Remains of Edith Finch, or The Suicide of Rachel Foster, but I find it interesting that the name Edith is the same. Didn't go down here. So here I was saying it's more obvious that things have been taken down off the walls. Don't know why. I do want to explore. Okay, you see that? That's weird. But that's probably just paint, right?
I like this from the other side. Don't have any interest in going in there anyway.
Alright. This is a closet.
Don't know why it's coming back to me now. I remember hiding in here as a kid when it stormed. With Sarah and... Mom.
In here? All three of you? I mean, it's a pretty... I'm joking because it's a pretty big closet. For a closet, like, geez. And this house is pretty massive. I'm just looking to see if there's any interaction points. It does not appear to be so.
The wiring's been busted in this thing for a long time. I should fix it. But man, do I hate spending time over here. I threw this key away. You couldn't pay me enough money to dig through her stuff.
Things close by themselves.
Good riddance.
Can you stop talking, please? Things close by themselves, and it freaks me out because I forget that it happens, but it does happen. This must be our room. Thank goodness. Well, this is Cherry. The pictures on the off of the walls is starting to bother me now. It was subtle at first, but now it's very obvious that it's been done for some reason that I'm sure we'll figure out eventually. Bathroom. Let's check here first. Fun. Charging. Okay. Do any of you leave random articles of clothing on the floor, just anywhere? I'm not a very clean person, but even I feel uncomfortable doing that.
What a waste of money. Nothing in here I didn't already know. Well, maybe I can still return it to Wonderstorm.
Good luck returning this. Living Alone, A Guide to Unlocking Your True Potential by May Jordan. Do I want to read this? Okay, no, not really. It's a self-help book. You guys get it. Eyes Wide Open. Oh, that's like an Eyes Wide Shut, I guess, reference. Battle Until Death. There's probably a lot of references I'm not going to get in this. Feel free to correct me in the comments. If you comment, if anyone even watches this, I will be, honestly, I will be surprised and flattered, and thank you. Yeah, this is mostly for my own enjoyment.
You get me some health insurance, then we'll talk.
Joni, our records indicate you are 7 years overdue for your wellness checkup. Please call our office to your earliest convenience to schedule. Yeah, money's a thing, eh? Yep, we are definitely bodiless. But you know what? This game has been pretty so far, so I'm not gonna complain. And also, usually when they add a character, sometimes it can take away from the immersion, if you want to call it that. That chair in the dining room is 100% moved again, but I'm not gonna bother to check. Some coffee here, I just spilled some. Fuck me! What is happening?
What the?
I have some tissue
Storm
paper.
must have knocked out the power. Oh, where'd I put my phone?
You put it right here.
What? I know I plugged my phone in.
Oh, come on. This is very loud in my ears. By the way, I'm sorry I'm still using the world's shittest microphone. There's a whole story about why I'm still using the same one, because I have two, I repeat, two new pairs of headphones with good mics that I cannot use. And it's really, really bothersome.
Dead.
Dead.
I had half my battery left when I plugged it in.
I like the detailed crack on the bottom of the screen. That's pretty cool. Alright, so someone's fucking with us. I know where the flashlight is, so I'm beelining straight for that bitch.
Candles? I didn't light these.
Hmm.
What's going on?
I don't trust. I don't trust. Oh, it's dark in there. Okay. Nothing here to look at. Nothing gonna happen, even though we mentioned candles. There's a whole bunch of candles everywhere. This is normal, right? Sometimes you wake up, things aren't where you put them, and there's just a bunch of candles lit around your house.
Hello?
Because the power's off. This place is massive.
Maybe there's something on the TV about the storm?
These people were like, the more space, the better, in every room. This is like not what you would see normally in my country. Just saying, this is a lot of space.
Damn it. Power's definitely out.
Oh,
Better check the fuse box in the garage.
in the garage. Okay, is it not gonna let me go here still? Yeah, no, it's not going to, so I'm not gonna bother. I really hope the sound is okay. I'm just gonna check if I'm still recording. Yup. Still good. Oh, the chair's in. I can't read the note anymore, but the chair has behaved itself. Fuse box.
Flashlight will come in handy.
Oh yes, I completely forgot, even though I mentioned it, that there is a flashlight. Oh boy. Fuse box. Where are you? There you are.
Fuck. All the fuses blew?
Oh crap.
I've got some spares around here somewhere.
Don't say somewhere! Oh, there's one, thank goodness. You're gonna make me look around the whole place. Hello? The whole place for a fuse. 4 fuses. That's pretty lame, I do have to say. Oh, that's cool. These are... Obviously, these are supposed to be metal bits that she uses for her mechanic work, or whatever. This looks like that chick from Avatar. What's her face? The evil one. Avatar the Last Airbender, not the one with the blue people. I love that one, just by the way, I'm not making fun of them. Can you just give me the fuse? I refuse! Hehe. I'm so funny. Fucking. I'm really upset.
I think this is it. I thought I had more.
Okay, thank
Better
God.
than nothing.
Okay, so it was just
There we go. Back to the TV.
two.
What? I must be sleep deprived.
No! That's not what you say! What?
Begun.
Only begun.
What's begun?
Okay, so that was glitched, but what it said was it's only begun. You don't see text. It just evolve out of thin air and say, I'm sleep deprived, I should get some sleep. Can't do this alone. Trust me,
Just
I know.
an illusion. Stress. Sleep deprivation. It has to be.
Denial is not just a river, my friend. Check the TV, that's what I'm doing. Of course, I knew that. I know what I'm doing. Question me.
Damn. The TV must be on a different circuit.
Okay.
Ugh. Oh, what's happening?
Hello?
What's that sound? It feels like things in this room are whispering to me.
I do hear. Remember.
Remember?
I missed something.
Remember what?
Investigate the whispering objects.
Mom and Dad used to travel the world. Then she left.
Oh. Okay, so our mother, yeah, she, like I said, she was a fun-loving type, and so much so that she ended up leaving the family.
They left me. They all left me. But it started with Mom. She was already gone by the time we took this picture.
Oh, so that's Dad, I'm guessing, and that's Grandma, obviously, and us and Sarah.
What's that?
It's a ghost picture.
Are the whispering objects causing this?
Okay, so we're forming something by looking at these.
Mom said we'd go on so many adventures together. Ugh, I was a kid. Young and dumb enough to believe her.
This is gonna get heavy, isn't it?
We stopped making memories as time went on. After Mom left. Oh, I don't want to think about her. Why is this happening? A picture frame?
I just want to be clear, this isn't the part that I thought I was relating to, fortunately, with the mom situation. But I know that more is gonna happen, so...
Where did this come from? I recognize this. Mom. She and Dad went to Switzerland right before I was born. I thought I got rid of this. This picture. It's getting louder. I can't get it out of my head.
Okay. So this is the mechanic, one of the mechanics of the game.
I remember a mother pregnant with her first child. She's hopeful, in love, but resentful. She's selfish. She's a liar, biding her time. Oh, I hate her.
Oh crap.
Oh, what was that? I remember, but that wasn't entirely my memory. Not entirely my emotion. This is like something straight out of Attack of the Reapers. For once, I'm not a fan.
Okay.
Phone's dead, TV won't work. Better step outside and check the weather the old-fashioned way.
Step outside, like that way? I don't know why this light is green, but it's definitely symbolic of something, because we saw it in the intro, if you remember, to the game. Nope, okay, it's the other way. Alright. I'm so sorry guys, I need to go and check on my parrot. He's making a noise, he's upset. Alright. Now that that's sorted, hopefully I won't have too much noise in the background guys, but if there is some noise, I'm sorry. Oh god. It's really hot right now where I am, the weather, so I'm sweating balls. And it's really annoying. Go outside and check. Okay, so what do they mean through here? Do I still have flashlight? I still have flashlight. I don't know why I wouldn't still have flashlight. Please tell me it's here. I'm gonna be very annoyed if it's not. Okay, I'm very annoyed. I'm very annoyed. I don't know why I assumed it was there. Oh, there was a... I'm such an idiot. There's a front door. That's not the front door. I think that the green light is the front door. But we collected mail from the front door. Hello?
Is that?
A portal? That's straight up a portal. To the kitchen.
I'm in the kitchen?
Yeah. Or the alternate universe form of the kitchen? Question mark? Hello? Chair? Speak to me. Tell me it's gonna be okay. I know it's gonna be fine. I'm not actually scared, right? I don't have an objective. That does worry me.
What the hell is going on? It's got something to do with the whispering objects. I know it. This is crazy, but what would Internet do in Attack of the Reapers? She would press forward, figure out what's happening, and break the curse. God, I hope there's not a curse. What the hell am I saying? This can't really be happening. But it is. It is, and there's nothing I can do but play along for now. If I can't leave, I'll go deeper. Find more of these whispering objects.
Okay.
Most of the house is locked up. Never planned on seeing most of it again. I need to find the keys. Oh, studio keys nearby. In the dining room.
Alright, dining room. I find that very strange. Do you know anyone who lives in a massive house and keeps a lot of the rooms locked up? I know that, okay, for people who have too much money, okay, congratulations, might have a room and you don't want things to get dusty and it might be like a storage space. I get that. But a whole bunch of rooms being closed in the house. I mean, I guess she is alone, but geez. Okay, so that is a door that clearly we need to get into. That's probably very important for the story. I don't know why I thought that was the front door. That is the front door. That was the garage, but is now a portal through the front door. So dining room, I almost completely forgot. It's my one of my best skills is forgetting. I'm very good at forgetting.
Where did I put it?
I think I should put it on my CV. Most forgetful person in the world. That'll definitely get me hired. It's a Slenderman radio.
Ah, gotcha. This will open the studio door in the sitting room.
Alright. Oh, whoa. Okay, when it jumps like that, because it's loading, I don't appreciate it. It kind of freaks me out. Can we go through here? Is this what we're supposed to be doing? I just want to check if it's this room. It is. No, it's not. I thought that was an unlocking sound. No, it was I'm still locked, you bitch. Leave me alone sound. That's what that was. Oh, oh! Oh! How many cupboards does one house need? This is like the size of my bedroom. This is just someone's cupboard. Oh. Can't see much out there, but we can see what I think is the moon behind the clouds. This looks like a studio to me, if I ever did seen one. Yep. Art studio, that's what they mean.
Dad's old studio.
Our dad was an
He left
artist.
so much behind. Always making messes, never cleaning them up.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Those are footprints. Those could have been there all the time. This could just be like a fun thing that he did, but that feels weird to me. Okay, so he spent a lot of time in here, as you can see from the
Dad
bed.
always got lost in his work. Grandma and I dragged a mattress in here for him. He slept here a lot of the time. Especially after Mom left.
Okay, so that I understand. Can I crouch? I cannot crouch, apparently. Bye! Bye! Oh, I cannot. I'm not even gonna try. But he wants, it says buy something. I thought it said cigarettes, but I don't know. I don't think I can. I thought I could pick that up, but that's just the light. I know these are obviously leading me into there, but I want to look around first.
Huh. I don't remember this pillow. Well, Dad must have brought it in here.
Sketching. With an open mind. Ah, Van Gogh. As my grandmother always corrects me because we say Van Gogh. And she gets really mad at me when we say that. So, Van Gogh. Van Gogh it is. I don't care. You know this, man. If you don't, you probably just didn't care about art too much, which is fine.
What a mess.
Yeah, so the whole legend is that he was the guy who cut off his ear, but it's a myth. He just cut off like a piece of his earlobe, which is still pretty extreme, because I believe he fell in love with a prostitute, who obviously wasn't going to be with him. So yeah, I know some of my stuff.
Why didn't you just throw these away, Dad?
Because you don't throw away art supplies, Joni. You know why? Because they're expensive. They're more expensive than what you can sell most of your artworks for, some might argue. And that's not economically correct, but you know.
So that's why Dad stopped going. For all the good it did him.
What therapy? Here at Open Plains Therapy, yep. We do our best to flexibly cater our clients' appointments times based on their busy lives. However, based on your pattern of behavior, we're sorry to say this. If you miss yet another appointment, we will have no choice but to offer your slot to the next client in our extensive waiting list. I'm sorry it's come to this, but if you will not act, then we have no choice. Best regards, Stephen Van Gut. Oh my god. So yeah, this is sad because this happens a lot. When you need therapy, usually it's because you can't keep up with the schedule because you're so messed up. And so adding therapy times to a schedule and having to stick to that is obviously going to be difficult. Of course, they're allowed to stop seeing you, because if you're not going to go and do the work, then what's the point, right? But it's definitely something that happens often, I'm sure. I can certainly say it's happened to me.
Happy clouds. Not a care in the sky.
Bob Ross!
Yeah, the sky was definitely Dad's vibe.
Okay. I have never seen a single Bob Ross video, and I think that I'm going to die that way. Because there's just something about it, as someone who does do art a lot of the time, it just doesn't feel right. It feels like it's something I shouldn't do, and I feel like I'm gonna be cursed if I ever watch a Bob Ross video. So I've never seen one. I've never even seen, I think, a clip of one. I've definitely seen pictures and rip-offs of the meme. But anyway.
Dad has a lot of talent, but he could never finish anything.
Huh. That's sad. When you can't finish something, I mean, it backs up and it starts becoming like something that you think about every day. You're like, oh, this is something I never finished, and it just kind of, it adds to a weight on your shoulders each time you don't. Personally, that's how I feel. Each time you don't finish something, it just sits there at the back of your mind. And if you think about the back of your mind as a room, a storage room, it becomes so cluttered, and it's just, yeah, not advisable. No matter what you do as a professional, what you're doing with your life, whether you're a student at school still, or, you know, trying to finish anything, projects, it's important.
This thing again. It's like it's haunting me. Must be an extra print Dad had made.
Okay. That was them, and my flashlight has been on the whole time. I am so sorry. This is awesome, by the way. That's cool.
Not sure Dad ever held a job down for longer than a couple of months.
This may or may not be relatable. Dear Coulson, we regretfully inform you that effectively immediately, I thought it was going to say effective immediately, your employment at Complete Foods is terminated. You have failed to meet the benchmarks set on your development plan. You have repeatedly failed to give proper notice prior to being absent at work, and you have shown, in the best cases, indifference, and in the worst, willful negligence of the simplest tasks. Well, damn. You do not meet the high standards of efficiency and quality we require from all our associates at Complete Foods. Wishing you luck in your future endeavors, Jamie Ashton, Regional Manager. Cunt. Now, again, I mean, it's completely...
There. Now I can get through if I need to.
I didn't mean to unlock, I didn't actually know it was locked, but anyway. I mean, they're within their rights to do that.
Are you kidding me? I've been searching for years to find these. Should have figured Dad had them squirreled away somewhere.
Oh my god, turning these...
What the...
Okay. I didn't know it's gonna trigger something. I haven't even been in this room, but... Oh, it's just out into the hallway. Alright. Let's see what this glowy glow is. Hello. Are you the Will-o'-the-Wisps?
Hello?
Hello, Joni.
You know my name. What are you?
Vestige.
Do you know what's going on?
He's
Okay.
coming?
That's ominous.
Uh-huh.
We need help.
You do.
I'm working things out.
If you say so.
There it is. Just like before. Things in this room are whispering to me.
Okay, okay. So we're gonna get through this before we search anymore.
We got these the time Dad took us to Fantasyland. Waste of time and money. It was more for Sarah anyway. Like always.
Okay, so she's got a lot of these things, well, everything that we're looking at has these really bad memories that she's picking up on. So even if there's like a positive memory attached to it, it's the bad memories that she focuses on and they're larger, which is completely natural, I think, and normal for people when you look at something that reminds you of something bad. Even if there's something good attached to it, it's not a memory that you associate with that object, just because we tend to focus on the negative, which is human, I think, unfortunately. Yeah.
No wonder I'm still finding these. How many times did the electric company shut the power off?
Oh, crap.
3, 4 times that year. I was in charge of the bills after that.
Oh no, that sucks. Okay, this guy's just gonna, he's just gonna wait here, whatever this is. Thanks, buddy.
Looks like something's manifesting again.
Yeah, so we're manifesting something again by looking at through these memories.
Oh, yeah. The time I got suspended for clocking Sarah's bully. I thought Dad was gonna ground me for a long time, but nothing happened. I think he just forgot, or didn't care. Either way, that's when I realized I was the parent in the house.
Yeah, that's hard. When you start thinking things like the responsibility is on you instead of the parents, that's... yeah. Harvest Junior High School, Miss Evers, we regret to inform you that your daughters were participants in an altercation at school yesterday. While both Sarah and Joni were involved, it is Joni's behavior that will require disciplinary action. She assaulted another student, a boy named Joey Barrow. To be blunt, she punched him in the face. Joni claims that Joey had been harassing her sister, but we've yet to confirm or deny these accusations. Regardless, Joni's behavior is unacceptable and further incidents will not be tolerated. It sounds like Joey got what he was asking for, if I'm being honest. We understand you are a busy individual. What is that ellipsis? A busy individual with a complicated family situation. Please come by the school this week at your earliest convenience so we can further discuss how we might avoid altercations like this in the future. In the meantime, Joni will be suspended from school for a week. Thank you for your understanding. I look forward to talking more in person. Oof! A busy individual with a complicated family situation and an ellipses. Vice Principal Hardin? That's... So that was to the mom. And we're aware that the mother left. I said that I don't have any connections to that, but if I'm being honest, one of my grandmothers actually did do that. Even though they came back eventually, they did leave the family because things got way too much for them. But yeah, that's a whole other thing. If you've been through it, or if you've got someone who's been through it, you know what it's like. Therapy Monday, reschedule. There's that note that the therapists were not happy with our father for not attending therapy.
Probably another rejection letter. Dad gave up after enough of these came in. Like he did with everything else.
She's speaking like these people are dead, so I'm assuming... I don't know, I think that they might be, but she's using the past tense a lot of the time.
And Dad said he always wanted to take us to Switzerland. Make up for Mom's broken promises, he said. Of course, he never actually did anything about it.
Yeah, so, we can obviously see that her father was a broken individual, and especially when the mother left, I'm sure that things didn't get any better.
Sarah and Dad had a lot of fun together. I was too busy making sure the bills were paid.
So yeah, she's like, Dad was having fun, Sarah was having fun, and they left all the responsibility to me. And she's really, really fucked up about it. She's really mad, and trust me, I understand. Okay, that's pretty cute. These drawings. That's funny. Oh hey, are you trying to? I think it's trying to lead me somewhere, so I'm gonna follow for now. Is it there? It might be on the other side. No, it's just following me around. I'm just being an idiot.
This painting, it's whispering to me like the picture frame before. Did Dad paint this? Yeah, that's Dad. And Sarah and me. Wow, this is really good. I remember chores, errands, responsibilities, all abandoned, fixations, playing in the dirt patches of the mind, careless endeavors at the expense of his family. He doesn't care. Why should he? He cared about her, though. The favored daughter. Poisoned her to be the same carefree buffoon. Ugh, nothing but a fraud.
Wow.
Why couldn't he just stay out of the way?
Oh, shit.
Oh shit, Dad's painting. Doesn't matter. He's not coming back to get it.
So,
Probably forgot about it at this point.
I don't know if she's...
Something's changed. I can't explain it, but I feel one step closer.
Why?
I didn't mean to. Besides, this is how I'm getting out of this house.
No.
What the hell do you know? I don't have time for this. Better check upstairs.
Oh. Oh my goodness. You see the juttering when it's loading, it makes me nervous. Because it's like it's the game that's saying something's loading in and it scares me.
These brushes are ruined. I'll throw them out soon.
You don't throw away paintbrushes, okay? No matter how bad they get. You just don't.
More mess.
So I was gonna say, I don't know if she's the one destroying these items. Because it sounds like it's just happening after she has these memories. So we haven't been in here. This is a fun bathroom that an artist has clearly been in.
Great. Another mess I'll have to clean up.
She's saying that like this mess has been like just recently made. So are they dead? Are they not dead?
It's a jar?
Hopefully just a jar, not a jar full of piss. Because it kind of looks like it's full of piss.
Interesting. I haven't seen these before.
I had a pair like these once. I quite liked them.
Huh. I'm not sure who these belong to.
Don't we know that they belong to... Okay, it seems like she's...
What a dingy bed. Looks like someone spent a lot of time sleeping here.
So now we've lost our memory? Completely. Upstairs. It says... Okay, it says explore upstairs.
More candles? Oh, what is going on? Who... What put these here? Always another project. Can't help myself, I guess.
Oh, so she's fixing... It's not cars, she's fixing a lot of things. So she's fixing appliances. Listen, I know nothing about this type of work, guys. Please don't judge my knowledge on this. Okay. Kitchen? Net? Kitchen? It's a pretty decent size. I don't think it's a kitchen.
Damn. Looks like most of this floor is on one of the blown circuits. Glad I picked up that flashlight.
Right. I have a flashlight, thank you. I briefly forgot. Briefly. Okay, so we're just exploring. Hello. Okay. I don't like closed shower curtains in these kinds of games. Don't judge me. Nothing in here. So we're
Grandma
gonna
Noreen's room was this way.
move on. I'm sure there's a sequence, right, to each room that we visit, because clearly that was our dad's space. So now we're going towards the grandmother's space. Hopefully it's okay to choose whatever, because I'm just going wherever right now. Where should I go?
Locked.
It's locked, okay.
No, I'll worry about that later.
That's fine. I like choices. I like it when they limit my movement, otherwise I get messed up and confused.
Oh, Grandma's room. I'll check back later, if it comes to that. I should look into Sarah's stuff first.
Okay, good. It's
That's
telling...
over on the other side.
Okay, it's telling me where to go. Okay, so we don't want to be in Grandma's room yet. They could have locked that too. but... Okay, I think I'm gonna do Sarah's room, and then I think I'll have to quit this recording for today, guys. Was hoping to do a bit more. I don't know how long this game is. I think it's, I want to say like 3 hours, maybe, give or take. I really don't know. But I can see it's going to be a bit of a long one. I would wager to say it's about the same amount of time as the other walking sims I've done.
Can't see a thing tonight. What is up with the storm?
And where is Sarah's room, and why is it so far away? Oh. Did I just go in a big circle for no reason?
That's what I thought. Game room's locked. Sarah kept the key in her room once I moved downstairs. That's a good place to start.
Please tell me this is her room. Yes, right? Yes.
Sarah.
Favored daughter. Ooh. Yeah, she's got a lot of anger about the carefreeness that her dad and her sister had, apparently. Which could have also been the reason the mother left, which I'm not saying it's a good excuse, there's never an excuse to do that. But that's probably what her personal reasoning was for doing that. This is a nice room, I have to say. Immediately, looking at this compared to looking at Joni's room, I can see there's more pleasantry here. It's just more pleasant, right? Joni's room was so depressing.
We talked about traveling the world when we were kids. Times change. Sometimes people do too.
Emily Dean. Okay. So she liked games, movies, music, I'm guessing.
Sarah could never get enough of this nonsense. Though, considering what's been happening tonight, maybe she was onto something.
Huh. Folklore, cryptids, and urban legends. I can go down rabbit holes for hours online with that sort of stuff, I'm not gonna lie. If it interests me enough. And there's a mirror that will not show us anything because we have nobody. I'm sound like I'm making fun of the game. I'm
Sarah
not.
was like a second coming of Dad's creative obsessions. I did my best to steer her straight. With mixed results.
Alright, so I have a flashlight on. That's gonna happen constantly. I'm so sorry. Yeah, so it looks like this is music. So she was like into that sort of stuff.
I remember the day this came. A day of mixed feelings. The day she proved me wrong. I was happy for her, even if she didn't see it.
Tulsa Institute for Film and the Arts. On behalf of the Admissions and Financial Aid Committee, it's my pleasure to offer you admission to the Practical Artists Program Film Track at the Tulsa Institute for Film and Arts. Your thoughtful application and remarkable portfolio convinced us of your intellectual energy, imagination, and passion. The exciting next step in this journey is now yours. We know TIFA is likely only one of several options you will consider in the coming weeks. While we hope you choose the path best for you, for your unique burgeoning career, we also hope that we are the program that best suits your talents. You have until June 1st, 2014 to let us know if you will call TIFA your home for the next 4 years. Best wishes and warm welcomes to our college. Okay, sincerely, Margaret Matheson. So our sister obviously got into film arts, which is actually great. I suppose that Joni is a bit negative about it because she's basically saying it's like not a real job, right? Because she's had the experience with her father being a slacker, which I understand, okay? I do get that perspective. I don't agree with it, but I understand why she thinks that way. I don't like this.
This isn't terrifying
Nope,
at all.
It's not terrifying.
Sarah must have been using one of Dad's unfinished statues for her movies.
We're just gonna leave it. If you move, good sir, I will not be held responsible for what will follow.
It took a little under a week of working the window at Brody Burger for Sarah to call it quits. Service. Never again, was all she said. Kid stuck to her guns.
Okay. So I am just realizing it seems like she's gaining all these memories back. This is quite funny though. Brody Burger. Yeah, the service industry, I don't need to particularly work for very long or at all in the service industry to know that it sucks.
There you are. I need to keep better track of these.
I'm watching you, Buster Brown. That thing is it's totally gonna move, right? It's totally gonna move. It's gonna move. And I'm gonna forget, so it's gonna happen at the best time.
Is this the Padfoot? Sarah. Were you trying to photograph it? I told you this was just a stray dog. Lucky you didn't get rabies, you wild child.
Black dog sighted in Oz's parking lot. Nondescript donkey-sized monster sighted in the cornfields near Diner Station. Sound of rattling chains reported near Wonderstorm dumpster. I'll lie in wait tomorrow night and see if I can snap a photo. So she thought there was like this creature because she was into folktales and stuff. So for those of you, if you're not a Harry Potter fan, seriously, what's wrong with you? But mostly I want to say Padfoot is also the name of Sirius Black, Harry's uncle. So it's obviously like a folktale about a dog, a black dog, I think specifically. I don't know if it's a shape-shifting kind of a thing. I don't know what the full thing is. I just know the reference. So
Sarah never told me about a Rachel. I wonder what came of that.
hey Sarah, the gang is ditching 5th to catch a matinee at the Blackout. Hope you can make it. If you're up to hang after, I thought it was saying if you're up to hang out. If you're up to hang after, just the two of us, I know a place near Oz's where people won't bother us. Rachel. Huh. Did our sister have a girlfriend? That's adorable. She never told us, that's sad.
To her credit, Sarah always excelled in the humanities. Math and science, hit or miss.
I can relate. I was good in science. Math was like the only thing that I hated. It doesn't come naturally to me. Alright, B, C, B, D, D, C, C, A. It's not horrible, right? I don't know American grading systems, but I'm pretty sure that's not terrible. Right, we did look at this. Okay. Saw that. Okay, so now we can get in here. I did say I was doing one more room, but since technically I think this is the same person.
Haven't been in here since we were kids.
Investigate the game room. Alright. That's cool. To have a whole room dedicated just for gaming. And all forms, because there's also a pool table and a dartboard. Not just computer gaming like we're all used to now these days.
One of the few things Mom left for me when I was a kid. I passed it on to Sarah. I think she was able to appreciate it more than me.
Richard. Hey, buddy. That's cute that she gave it to her sister.
I remember these. Sarah loved designing these creatures for her homemade movies. Crazy kid.
This is very similar to the type of stuff I did in high school. I'm not gonna lie. Very similar. Humanoid with like different like creatures' heads and body parts. It's pretty awesome. These are good. So yeah, she obviously wasn't very supportive of her sister being arty. What the hell? That freaked me out so much. as I was talking, I was registering what I was looking at. That looked like a hand. What are you? Freaky son of a bitch. If that thing moves, I'm not gonna be happy. Oh, it's a creature. Interesting, interesting.
I don't care what you say, Sarah. The third one is not the best.
Huh. Oh, of course, number 2 is the best, right? Or maybe number 1, I have no idea. This looks like a dark... It is a dark room. It's a bathroom, I could tell, but the color... This is what you use for a dark room.
Sarah liked her slashers. She'd give Tarantino a run for his money.
Quentin Tarantino. Great, great reference. Want to watch the vibes of The Shining and Carrie? Found a good recipe. Golden syrup, water, food coloring, cornflour. Need to get the mixture. What the... Okay. Oh, is it like for... Oh, it's for like fake blood. Oh, haha. I see. I see. I was about to be very, very confused. Embarrassingly so.
You could reconstruct this entire house from the pictures she took.
But we can't look at any of them, unfortunately. I feel like there'd be clues here. Yeah, so she was using this as a dark room, which is... Can you do that with open windows like that? I did photography briefly because you have to do every bit of art in your first year, but we never did something like this. We never did real pictures, we did digital. So let me know if you know, if you want to share that information. It would actually be cool. So I'm clearly missing something here.
Sarah was afraid of the dark. She spent half her nights in here growing up. In my room.
Okay, so she spent a lot of time with us?
Sarah always asked me for my ticket after we saw a movie.
Huh. That's cool. So she collected movie tickets. I've known people who do that. I tried to do that when I went to go watch the first Joker movie, just because it was so hyped and everyone was looking forward to it and whatnot. But the tickets were so shitty that it faded over time, so there was no point. It's just like a white slip of paper now. I think I still have it somewhere. So, yeah, clearly I'm missing some things. Hopefully here.
If it's in the game, it's not cheating.
Huh. I mean, I don't disagree with that. Okay, so they were playing Orbit Strike or 10 Day next time. You know, first-person shooters, real games. Time for the co-op coven to strike fear into the next generation. First-person shooters were like huge when I was in high school. Everyone was just playing that and like PvP sort of thing. Like, oh, there's another one.
This thing again.
Let me just look at this.
We spent so much time huddled up in this corner. Sarah got into newer games as we grew, but nothing will ever beat the classics.
That's true. Classics always come back, I feel.
Hello again.
Hi.
Are you kidding me? We just conversed downstairs.
This is a different one. Color, I could see. First time.
First time. Aren't you what I spoke to downstairs?
That one was blue. This one is yellow.
What?
Who?
Okay. Are you who I spoke to downstairs?
No.
Then who are you?
Vestige.
Vestige. Of what?
Friend. Huh. That's good to know.
Right. Oh! What is it with these headaches? And there's the whispers again.
Okay. So I'll do your bidding, glowy orb that seems to follow me around. Now we can look at this.
Sarah loved my hand-me-down clothing.
Huh.
Almost too much. Not sure why, but it helped with the budget, not having to buy her something new every month.
I'm gonna say it, I love hand-me-down clothes. I really do. I love this, by the way, this checkered pattern, and I love that LGBT heart going on there, and the patches. That's cool. And it's sweet, she liked her sister's clothes, so...
Mom kept sending us postcards after she left. The audacity! Sarah's the only reason these didn't go straight into the garbage. Oh, I should have stepped in sooner.
Okay, so yeah, obviously she has maybe she has more of a grudge towards her mom because she was older, and Sarah is just happy to hear from her, even if it's through these notes that they get sometimes, because probably because she was younger, and she probably isn't as angry. I think that it happens with the age difference. Hello girls, the sayings are true. You really can find inspiration here. Your grandmother and I came here when I was young. I'd hoped we could see it together one day, but circumstances change. I hope you're forging a future for your own. You deserve it, both of you do. Love, Mom. Yeah, this is pretty tough. The thing is, I relate to having people putting everything on you, and then you having to be like the parent of your sibling and taking on responsibilities that isn't actually for you to take on. And it does get you to a point where you just snap, right? Like, whether or not you want to help your family and you love them, it's besides the point. It's whether or not they're putting all of everything, just everything on top of you, and then expecting that to be okay. That's kind of maybe the part that I'm relating to.
Sarah gave this to me the day after Mother's Day, one year. Caught me completely off guard. Said she wanted to surprise me, but I think she just forgot.
That's sweet though. I mean, okay, so you see she's focusing on the bad. The fact that Sarah forgot to give it to her, but just the fact that Sarah got her a Mother's Day card to begin with at all seems really sweet, right? Like, I would never get something like this from my sibling. Happy Mother's Day. Holy shit. Oh, holy shit. Do you realize how much you do? Happy Mother's Day to the greatest sister and mom. Yeah, I don't know about the and mom thing, but before that I agree. Shame. Because Joni was obviously doing everything to take care of her, so much so that she actually became her sister's mom. Which I think it's really sweet that she got her a card, but I can understand that Joni is facing a lot of bad memories and bad feelings because she had all the pressure put on her. So we're manifesting a camera, I can see there.
Sarah dragged us to this concert. When was it? When she was 13, 14? Not really my thing, but she always got what she wanted.
Okay. Is that it? Is there something in here? Yep.
The master bedroom. Sarah never really knew Mom. Maybe she was trying to connect in her own way. She was always naive that way.
Yeah, so there's a lot of negativity towards her mom that she feels, which, again, because of what happened, I understand. It's really sad, because you can see the sweetness in all of these things, right? But obviously, like I said before, the bad memories are the ones that we tend to focus on, because they can make us feel very, very strongly.
I remember this. Huh. Surprised she left this here. Oh, the pictures she took with this. I remember laughter and fighting, hope.
My cat is
A
calling me.
friend crammed into a child-sized mold. Dependence. Frustration. Oh, she's too much like him.
Like a dad.
She looks up to her.
And she looks up to her mom.
Why can't she do it herself? Why can't she help? I'm drowning. Give me some space.
Oh, shoot. It broke.
Oh no, I didn't mean to.
Okay, so she is breaking these things.
On to the next. I better be getting close.
Oh man. What she said really got to me. Why can't she give me some help? Why can't she give me some space? So obviously a mother, if there are any mothers, no mothers are going to be watching this, but I mean, if you understand what I'm saying, a mother starts to feel like, hey, I need some space, I need some time to myself, because it becomes too much, right? So obviously that's what's happening, but that doesn't have to happen just to moms. It can also happen to, oh, I don't know, siblings who have to take care of their siblings as if they're the parent, because they have to clean up after them and do everything, and then it gets too much, and then they get frustrated, and people wonder why, and then they don't defend them, and blah 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 blah. You see, this is why I decided I wanted to play this, but I'm starting to feel like it was a very bad idea, because it's bringing out some very bad memories and just things that I don't want to think about. Anyways, I just want to find this room, and then I think this was the other one. I think I'm gonna have to call it for this round, guys. I want to do 2 parts of this. I don't want it to stretch out into 3. I'm hoping I'm close to halfway through. Maybe that's wishful thinking. Not that I want to rush the game. I'm enjoying it. Did we? Yeah, we did go in there. So I know the grandma's space is there. Explore Noreen's side. So we might have to go in there.
Oh, what the fuck? Not this again. No way. The house is shifting?
Alright, I just realized that I can't save. And I didn't see when it saved last time, so I'm just gonna hope I see one at some point soon.
I was just in this room. Oh fuck, it's taking over the whole house. What is it Antoinette says? No way forward but through.
Yeah, I can see this is like some sort of puzzle.
What? No, I was just in here.
Okay, so this is different. Oh, this is definitely different. This is good, because I need it to funnel me. I need the game to funnel me into the right place, so that I don't sequence break and ruin the entire experience. Hello? I forgot I had a flashlight. Oh my god. That only made me jump just a little. That was bright. Holy hell. I feel like we are getting closer. I can't say how.
Okay, so if this is the closet...
I didn't really need that, but... I think maybe the game wants me to go in there. I don't know why, but I'm just getting this feeling, you know? What did I tell you? What did I say about moving? Excuse me while I just scan for a weapon. Keeping you in my periphery. Oh, okay.
Was this the thing in Sarah's closet?
We're not gonna do anything? We're not gonna... We're just gonna mention that? You see, it happened in the room with the closed shower curtain. I told you I don't like rooms with closed shower curtains. Okay, so that's just there. That's... it. Apparently that's normal, and we're not gonna worry.
Nope. No, thank you.
This is getting boring. Just jump at me. This is getting tiring. Just jump. Just do it. Just take me. Just take me. Just do your worst. I'm here. I hate the suspense. For fuck's sakes. This is reminding me of Visage, which was not a good game. Okay.
Will it ever end? Oh, stay focused, Joni.
Will the game ever
Keep going.
save? I don't know. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
Fuck. Oh, is this thing following me?
No, he's
I
probably
gotta get out of here.
he's probably just going the same way we're going, you know? He's not following us. He's yeah.
Oh, that looks promising.
Hello? Hello?
Wait,
Hello?
what's that?
It looks like a closed space that we cannot escape from except if we want to just climb out that window. A key!
This key. I don't recognize it. Feels special. Maybe.
Oh! Suddenly it's open and we can walk again. I'm glad. Because I wouldn't have known what to do
Things
otherwise.
are back to normal? That was strange. Very strange. Keep going, Joni.
I hope I'm supposed to go in there.
Keep going.
Yes. Okay, I do notice the creepy voice happening every now and again that goes... It's like an undertone to our voice, which makes me think there's something going on. I think that looking through these is bad, because it just told me to keep
The
going.
library key better be in here. Not sure this is the time for a reading. I think I'll take my chances.
Alright, well guys, since I don't really have time to wait for the game to save naturally, this is awesome, by the way. I can't wait to look around, but I'm gonna save this one for the next one. So I hope that you guys really enjoyed. The reason why I make these is mostly, like I said, for my entertainment. But if there's anyone out there who enjoys watching these along with me and experiencing them and sharing like opinions and how these things make you feel, you know, it's just the reason that I do it is just for sharing and just the experience. So yeah, thank you so much. If you did enjoy it, consider subscribing, and until next time, see ya.